Hello out there in YouTube land. You are watching the OKGoodReview channel. And today, guys, I want to talk to you a little bit about the next build, guys, that I'm going to be doing in this video. And this is, you can see, a 55 Ford F-100 street rod, guys. And the idea with this is a couple things. I didn't expect I was going to have to redeem myself with pickups. But if you saw the fail Ram video, guys, also, guys, from Monogram, you could see that I did, because that one, as part of the Dream Ride series, had some mold issues, and I whiffed it pretty badly, guys, on the paint job. Not gonna lie. With this truck, guys, I'm not gonna be using this color, guys. I wanted this because of the grill, because this spoke to me as a good base for the Spawn custom truck, guys, I've been wanting to do for a while. And so, guys, that's what this is going to be. And this is going to be one of, by far, my longest builds, guys. You won't notice this watching the video, naturally, but this will be a very extensive bit of work here, guys, to get this all complete. The engine I'm not going to be doing anything with. So the engine you see there is the engine that will be on there. And a lot of the customizing here, guys, is going to be eliminating a lot of the stuff that's on there. So depending on what the impression of the Ford is in the tailgate, guys, I might be trying to delete that as well, guys. I'm not sure yet. The idea here is that this is a Spawn truck. It's not any particular auto manufacturers, guys. So that's what we're going for. Guys, if you are interested in reading about the model, guys, pause the screen here. And it says a 5-liter, guys, which I believe is a 302 if I remember right. I bought this, guys, prior to finding out how great Tamiya is. I have not shot Model Master Aerosol yet. So the Model Master Aerosol, I've got a lot of reservations with their paint. I've got a lot of reservations with their brush paint, guys, but hopefully this will turn out well. If not, I guess I can repaint it. But so we're gonna go with black metallic, guys. I've shot testers. Testers to me is really hit and miss. I have also shot Tamiya, and Tamiya is a dream, guys. I love shooting that. So we have the windshield and the back glass here. We'll be needing those. So we also have some tires, and we have some wider ones for the back. That's good. Okay, let's see what we have here. So this is all of our chrome parts. I love these rims, guys. Look at these. Those are awesome. Let's get this out of here. And take a look here at some of these parts. So, but this is good, guys. So all this lends itself so well to customization, guys, which is one of the points. This is one of the points that they made with this truck, guys, on the box art in particular, is that you can definitely do some customization with it, which we will be doing, guys, just in a plastic model sense. I don't imagine I'm ever going to own this vehicle, guys. So making it actually a customization after a cartoon character, guys, is something that I sort of hit on when I was looking at the colors of my figures of Spawn one day, and I thought this is going to be fantastic, guys. So I do have the instrument panel. That is the only sticker, guys, I will be using on this. The only decal is going to be for the instrument cluster total. We've got seats here. Nice bench seat here, guys. This is probably going to be a darker color, possibly a gunmetal, maybe a charcoal, I'm not sure yet. Of course, the engine. We have just different bits and pieces here, guys. Doesn't look like anything too bad yet. The hood, guys, the hood is where I might get in trouble because I need to customize the hood, guys. So there's going to be an image on the hood, and I need to line it up with the image, accompanying imagery that is going to be on the roof and doors, guys, because that's where a lot of the customization is going to happen. We'll come back to that. Let's just bust this out here. So, oh, this is interesting. This is kind of unique how they did this. So we've got the cab. Wow. This is gonna be this is gonna be really interesting, guys. Trying to do a lot of this with an aerosol. So I've got to mask out a lot of this. Holy moly. Wow, wow, wow. On the plus side, guys, this will look really neat if I can pull it off. Okay, so we'll throw that back in there, and of course here we have, this is part of the box. Nice wood grain in there, but this could be blacked out also. What else we got here? So let's just take a look here at the hood. So the hood and the roof. Guys, I might actually have to measure this instead of doing my usual method of eyeballing it. This is something I'll have to paint, but that is part of the box. Here's the other part of the box. And this, the Ford. However, guys, I am very inclined to just remove that. So I probably will do that actually prior to painting this, guys, because I'll be able to cover up that area as well. So we'll delete that. This is a lot of stuff that's on trees. That's going to make an interesting challenge to paint. And what do we have here? These look like door panels. Wow. Okay, guys. So this is. You guys won't notice this in the video, of course. But this is a build that I fully expect to take, I'm going to say reasonably up to 3 weeks for me to complete this, partially because I've got 2 other projects I'm in the midst of right now, and partially because the customization is not going to be fast, guys. So I basically got to spray it and then get it dry and then do the actual colors and sections, but it's some very intricate work. For the design I have in mind for this, guys, and I'm doing it all with tape and spray paint, and there will be some brush work, of course, as well, guys, because you know I do a lot of brush work, so that will also be in there as well, guys. But I've got to let the paint cure, and it's going to be very interesting, guys. Hopefully this all comes out and you guys can see what looks like just a really cool design. I'm going to tag Todd McFarlane in it too if it comes out, and see what he thinks of it, guys. I don't know if he's the actual Spawn vehicles, guys, in the Spawn world are quite a bit different, of course, than just a customized paint job on a truck, guys. So hopefully that'll be something that he'll think is cool as well, guys. But I'm really kind of excited here, guys, to do this. At the same time, guys, I'm really nervous because this is by far, guys, the most intricate of any, well, really of any build I've ever attempted, guys. So I'm a little nervous to see how it comes out. I don't know that I'm ready for this, guys. I'll be honest with you, I don't really feel ready. But I try to do these projects based on what's calling to me at the time, guys. Right now, this is calling to me, guys, and I have to do it. So, real quick here, guys, before I stop this segment, I'm going to be going for this video. I'm going to try to get a little bit more in depth in this, guys. This could be a longish video, just because I want to show you guys the actual design work once I get this thing ready to go, so you guys can see what I'm doing, and then the actual brush work that's not on the body is going to be done in the speed paint, basically, guys. And the assembly, guys, will be in the usual dissolve assembly that you guys typically see. Real quick here though, I want to look at the paints. So we have aluminum, which I still don't have. I use silver for that. Flat gray, I do have a flat gray. I don't know that I'm going to be using it on this truck. I do have red. Gloss purple obviously is deleted. Semi-gloss black, I do have some of that. While it lasts, I don't know that I'm going to actually be using it on this vehicle, however. Silver, of course, I have. Steel, I do have as well. And transparent red, well, I'm assuming that's for the taillights, I have that also. And I have transparent amber for the turn signal lights in front there, guys. I need to actually dig into this to find out what those look like, guys. So I might paint those. Those could be stickers, I don't actually know. But there will not be license plates that say Street Rod, such as is on this here, guys, right here. None of that's going to be on there. None of these flames are on there. I'm not painting the emblem on the hood. Actually, though, I do want to see that hood. Let's take a look at the hood, guys. Let's see. So the hood, I might need to, well, it's fairly low. Now I can probably leave that on the hood. That's probably fine. The one thing I need for Spawn is his green eyes, guys, which I do not have. The colors of Spawn are black, white, and red with green eyes, and I don't have any green for his eyes right now, guys. So I will need to acquire some of that prior to doing that paint job. We're going to get cracking here, and we'll come back and show you what the design work looks like. Okay, guys, so sort of an unusual step for me, but I'm going to take you through what we're painting today. So I have eliminated the Ford from the tailgate, the embossed sort of lettering that's stamped out. I took that out. I also, guys, took out the Ford logo that was on the hood. And there you can see the base that's going to be on the hood for the Spawn design. And the rest of the stuff, there's a ladder frame, some other panels. This is the bottom of the box. And of course, the cab. And there you can see part of the design. Now, black is just going to go on now. And then I'm going to strip that, and there's going to be red on it. And then just a void, so just white, guys, to do the striping of the Spawn uniform. And that design work there you see, and on the hood, guys, is not quite 2 hours, guys, to tape it all out, to design it, sketch it. It still isn't, the hood's not 100% symmetrical, but Spawn's face isn't always either, so I think it'll work out. And then on the tailgate, guys, will be red eyes, where I'm going to do Spawn's eyes, that design with the sort of chevron effect. Only, guys, it's going to be in red on the tailgate instead of green, guys. So, a lot of work. I want to get this painted today, though, guys, with the base coat, so I can actually utilize the garage for other stuff, guys. And I also want the paint to have enough time to really set and harden, because I'm going to be using tape on the paint as well, guys, for parts of this. So, without any further ado, guys, I do need to check what those panels are, guys, and I need to double check and make sure that I'm finding the actual box sides. But guys, we'll do that, and then from there we will get this going. Next step after this, guys, will be the speed painting. But I wanted to kind of show you guys a little bit of the design, since this is such a crazy customizing, guys. So I wanted to kind of show it to you in steps. So first step was the design and taping out the cab and the hood. And from there, guys, it's going to be putting the base coat down, and then from there we'll be going to speed painting. Okay, guys, so here we are. And let's just take these out, guys. So here is the bottom of the truck bed. And I'm not even slightly in love with this black paint. It's a black metallic, but it actually almost reads dark gray. Truck side, This is the tailgate, guys, which has some additional painting I need to do on that. Oh no, actually, sorry guys, this is the outside of the truck. So you can see there's where the old Ford was, but it's not ever going to read once I get the other parts on it. Fenders, step side fenders. And this paint seems to have an unusually long cure time, guys. And I'm not too in love with that. So here's the cab, and I need to strip out this part here, guys, so I can come through and add the red to it. So we'll do that later. I'm going to do that actually next, and then this is going to go on hold for a while, I think. You won't notice in the video, of course, but just in case you're interested in my process. So this one has the blue 3M tape on it, and see if I can find a way to get this off easily. And so we just got some moment of truth stuff here, just to see if the eyes came out okay. So it's going to be, his face is going to be a little ragged here, guys, at least on that side. Let's see how the other side goes. Alright guys, so it's still recognizably Spawn, but there's definitely some tape issues here, guys. So I'm going to go through probably, and I'm going to add, I think, some white to see if I can kind of crisp that up a little bit. But it's recognizably Spawn, guys. No question about that. So that's good how that turned out. And then this one, I need to get the red on. As you can see, the Tamiya is a little bit more forgiving, guys, than the Tamiya tape that's on here is a little bit more forgiving than the 3M blue tape that I just stripped off. So I'm going to strip all this tape off that for the parts that go red. And so we're going to get this up, and then we'll just add this to the painting, guys. So when you see the painting segment, we'll actually paint this. I have to mix a custom red for this, guys, so that'll be part of that, guys. And we'll get set up for the painting, and we will see you right after that. Okay guys, so here we are today, and you can see guys, we have got a lot of the stuff off the trees. Everything is painted except for a couple things I need to touch up. One of the things guys, I've been trying to be super careful with this. This has been a really fun build so far. Actually, this is maybe one of the funnest that I've done so far. The tailgate with, you can see it, yeah, the red eyes right there guys. So, green eyes front, red eyes in the back guys. So this has been one of the funnest builds I've done because having this color theme of this, you know, the red, white, and black, the Spawn's colors, has really made a lot of fun with the engine. Obviously there's chrome. Of course there's chrome in here too guys, but just having that kind of color scheme. And the other part of this that is really interesting is, you know, because I'm going to tag top McFarlane on this, I don't know if he's going to watch you guys. I don't know if he's got time. I know he's a busy guy, you know, got the Spawn movie coming out and everything, but if he does happen to see this, guys, I don't want to be completely embarrassed by bringing his attention to something that's poop, especially because of Todd McFarlane. I mean, I don't know what else to say. He speaks for himself, guys, and so there's an added element to it, which I'm actually really enjoying. So a lot of stuff that you'll never see. Some of the detail work, guys, never be able to pick it up once it's assembled. But like this white where I got some bleed, fixing that because I want this thing to be as flawless as I can make it before I even start assembly. So we're down to these colors for touch-up. All the seats are done, all the paint is done, except for 2 touch-ups in black I've got, and one is on this sort of tachometer thing, and one on to add the belt into the pulleys right there, guys. The steering wheel, guys, I decided to go with a customized steering wheel as opposed to the chrome one. I could have just taken the easy way and gone with chrome, but I wanted to keep the theme alive. The white of the body works in certain areas and doesn't. Painting the exhaust pipes, guys, I wanted to kind of go for a white effect there with the red drive shaft and red transmission housing. We'll see. We'll see if it works, guys. I tried to choose, in my mind's eye, things that I think will add contrast to it. No white at all on the engine, but it's going to be in, obviously, a black area. So I didn't really want to add black to it as well. We'll see. We'll see how my projections all worked out here, guys. From here, guys, I've obviously got to assemble the tires, which I will do before I start the engine, guys. But the engine, you can see most of the parts are there ready to go. So I got to pull some off the chrome tree and pull some stuff off of this tree also. The next step, guys, is going to be assembly. And we'll do that as I've done it in previous videos with a time lapse rather than the speed assembly, guys. And then we'll be getting to our final look, guys. And so far, so good. There's been, as you can see, probably just a ton of paint fixing on this. I'm going to leave this one, though, because I really like that sort of ragged look. I think that really fits the Spawn character well. I might do something with the box, although I kind of doubt it, because basically the box is just there for the very first Spawn figure that was produced, and the first one, guys, that I ever owned, to stand in the box, basically, of a truck dedicated to him. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't obviously expect the colors to match the red of the plastic or the black or even the white, but I'm really excited to see what it looks like as a comprehensive package, guys. I won't be putting the figure in the truck for this video, but guys, if you want to check out my office collection video, which I do every October, guys, that's our collection video month, guys. So if you look in October 2018, you'll see him in the comprehensive package with Spawn standing in the back of the truck, because pass or fail, guys, that's what it's for. That's what we're doing. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. That one, in fact, guys, will probably be posted on Halloween itself of 2018, guys, if you want to check that out. But anyway, I still got to add some silver accents to the cab as well, which I forgot about up until this point. So guys, I will do that. I'll add the silver accents and touch up the black. As soon as there's some painting that I did before filming this. As soon as that paint dries, guys, we're gonna add the accents to the cab. We're going to touch up this black, and then we're gonna kick off to assembly, guys. We'll see you then. Okay, guys, and here we are at the end of the road for our build. So here we are from the side, guys, and you can see I left a little bit of the ragged nature of this. I actually didn't take out this. You can barely see it except in the light. Let's see if you can see. You can see the. I should have taken that embossing out and sanded that out. There's some mold issues with this. Again, guys, I have yet to have one from Monogram that has not had mold issues, which is a little frustrating, but I've got the red rims. So we went, the color scheme on this, guys, is a black metallic. I actually kind of think I should have went for just regular black, because this black reads closer to maybe a dark gray. I think it looks okay, but inside the cab, guys, you can see we went with a white, black, red color scheme as well. The seat is a graphite, and the dashboard is our gunmetal, guys. Gunmetal on the interior is kind of, almost getting to become my trademark, guys. So from the side here, guys, actually, sorry, from the back here, guys, it looks like our back glass fell a little bit there. We've got the spawn eyes, guys, from the hood just now in red on the back here, guys. It would have read a lot better. It reads kind of dark. It would have read better probably had I had I, guys, actually left it in white and painted it. But it'd be really hard to do it that way, so I chose not to. The hood itself took forever, guys. I had to keep doing it, redoing it. To me, it makes great paints, guys. White is not among them, however. So I might be in the market for a new white, guys, here. There are a couple minor paint errors where something fell on the tree when I was spraying it. Outside of that, guys, you can see there's a little bit of a rough and ready nature to this. It's not perfect, but I think in a way that actually matches the character because he's a little rough and tumble, right? He's got a whole hamburger face, and guys, there's sort of that mimic in the texture here of that on the hood. But outside of that, guys, there's a minor paint error there where the door panel dropped. I mean, there's just little stuff on here, guys. This one, the bumper is not perfectly straight because of a mold issue. And we can see it from the front. So the front is what I'll be looking at. There's red in the headlights, guys, so you can get the impression of eyes. It doesn't read very well because this is a very dark vehicle, but I might actually need to, oh, there we go. We can straighten it. Yeah, just some old issues, guys. Seeing the radiator in here, I pulled out the thing with the V8 because that is agony to try to get to work, and I decided that I didn't want to agonize myself in that way. So the steering wheel, of course, guys, is also, we did not go with the chrome. We went with the red, white, black motif. And I just lost a mirror, guys. Or no, actually, I just lost a taillight, guys, when I was showing you that. So I'll have to fix that. The finish really was the agonizing part here, guys, because that's where I really ran into a lot of mold issues. And I'm still going to tag Topic Parlin in this. It's not 100% idealized to what I had in mind, to be honest with you guys. But it's pretty far from a fail also. So in here, I gave up on this hood hinge. And I just kind of went with I left the glue marks on there, the hamburger motif. So you can see, guys, I did not leave white on the engine. Instead, we have a chrome black red color scheme, guys, which I actually am pretty pleased with. That actually came out pretty well. And then on the bottom, guys, again, so what I went with as contrast here was this is not accurate in any way, guys, to what this would be. You'd never see this, but so we went with the red stripe, we went with white pipes, and we went with silver on the actual supporting stuff for the wheels, and then of course the black background, which I think actually, guys, I think this reads pretty well. The bottom of it I'm actually really happy with. So I went with a full design motif, guys, literally for the entire vehicle. And outside of these absurd mirrors and taillights, guys, which I completely hate. In fact, I might modify those to change those to something else because they irritate me so much. But guys, aside from that, I think this came out pretty well. I might redo this again though. Guys, this might be the first model I redo because I'm kind of thinking now that maybe dark just it looks cool, but it reads not exactly the way I want to. So I'm thinking maybe what I do is get a Chev or a Dodge or something like that, guys. Just a different model of pickup, but around the same era in the 50s. And then I just modify that, guys, to be a black and white on red instead of red and white on black as this one before you is. So, guys, I'm still kind of kicking that around. The shield, of course, the idea here with me not gluing this was you can use this as a shield theoretically, because this is a paste that is on the medieval Spawn shield. And so we're kind of going to go with this. This realistically is just a prop to hold up the very first Spawn figure. So I'm not super concerned with how dark it is because there's going to be a lot of things that your eyes are going to be drawn to that are not the truck itself. The truck, however, I think will work pretty well as a base. And guys, if you want to see what that looks like, definitely stay tuned for our collection month in October, guys. Halloween will be when I do my office collection, guys. Most of the collections are based around Leo-matic, the theme of Leo-matic. That is the only one that's going to be based around me, and it's the very last one, guys. So, because I'm probably going to keep adding stuff to it almost all the way to the end. So anyway, guys, there it is. I wouldn't say this is 100% success, but it's pretty far from a fail, guys. I would call this a mostly success. It's a little bit more than a partial. There's only a few things here, guys, that I really kind of wish were a little bit different. There's some minor panel issues with the door and the back glass. This paint almost looks like, so I freehanded most of this, guys, and this paint looks like it's comic book drawing-ish, but it's sloppy comic book drawing-ish. Sometimes that works. In this case, I really don't think it does here. So I would want to come up with a better way of doing the cab. And I think probably the best way to do the cab, honestly, if I get another one of these guys, I'm going to hand paint the entire cab, just because trying to use the aerosol, I think was a mistake on this. Or I might just shoot only the inside of it with the aerosol. I'm not 100% sure on that right now, guys, but I think that was kind of a mistake of mine, was to try to integrate the spray. I don't have an airbrush, so it was brushes and an aerosol. And I think trying to use the aerosol for the cab is kind of what got me into a little bit of trouble here, guys, with some of this stuff. Also, my brushwork is getting better, guys, but I'm still, like, patience continues to be a problem that plagues me, so step by step, I guess. Yeah. So anyway, guys, there it is, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this look at turning a classic cruiser, the F-100 Street Rod 55 from Monogram, guys, into a Spawn truck. I'm overall pleased with it. I'm not crazy pleased with it, but overall I'm pretty pleased with it, guys. But like I said, I may consider doing a second version of this truck just to see how that comes out. I will not pick a Ford again, however. Next one will be a Dodge or possibly a Chevy. Just kind of depending on what speaks to me, guys. But I mean, most of this model was really fun to do, guys. Parts of it were, like, the end stage was less fun. I actually might make a rat rod as well, because this thing looked really interesting without the cab, guys. So that might be something. I kind of am trying to decide if I should have put this face in the box and then just continue the stripes on the front. In a way, I think that might have worked better. So possibly, you can see, guys, this is just... I hate this system. I do. I don't like that mirror system. Anyway, guys, but you can see this is this has just got some opportunities for me to redo it and just a different flavor to it. But anyway, guys, hopefully if Todd has sat through all of this so far, hopefully it has been worth his time. And guys, hopefully worth yours as well. If you did enjoy the video, guys, please give us the old thumbs up. Guys, please hit the red subscribe button if you've not done so already, guys. If you'd like to be notified of the latest greatest content as it becomes available, guys, hit the blue bell next to the red subscribe button, or simply follow us on our Twitter feed, where updates to the channel are made in live and direct time. And Twitter is probably the way to go these days, guys, to be honest with you. Guys, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think of this conversion, guys, what you think of this custom job. I'd be interested to hear from you guys. Again, it's a stem to stern complete redesign, guys. There's nothing Ford on this. It is completely a Spawn truck at this point. But guys, yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know if you've done customizations or this model. Monogram, I've got a couple, I think, monograms still to go, but after that, I'm gonna be a little bit leery of acquiring any more of those, guys. So far, to be honest with you, the white Challenger has been by far the most fulfilling build, even though part of it was misaligned on the blower and the engine. So Revell is definitely something I'm going to be looking out for. But guys, there are some different brands I have never built before in my life. I've got some of those models as well, guys, to try out some new flavors. All that will be coming up. Hopefully I'll get to it in this year, guys. I'm sure going to try Once it gets to winter, though, I will not be able to do as many model kits, if any, just because if I don't have a base color, it's really, 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 really hard to get the paint to dry in winter. Anyway, though, guys, that's going to do it for us this time. We will see you all next time. Bye-bye.